Today, now the 7th day of May 2025. But usai some people in there already. Now the 8th day of May. That's not a problem. Yesterday, we've been there now, yeah? Usai, we begin with the Koidu holdings and the workers them. Koidu holdings just grab and say, you know what, we get summary dismissal for almost 1,000 or over 1,000 Sierra Leonean workers them. If you don't follow, you're gonna say the first lady instead be done they join the Koidu holdings workman them, the Sierra Leone workman them, for demand better service for the workman them. Yesterday I asked a question, say after that summary dismissal letter, I go na the first lady in page, make I go watch and see what thing the first lady don't say about that. Nothing. Today, this morning, I dey check, nothing. Now this even term, the first lady do and about Mpox. Bio, Koidu Holdings, get another plan. We can watch them plan we then get. We can watch them plan. We then get. We something. Makoni be don't catch the first lady. Say the mommy, balance so, not talk it. Because it look like if you say, they won't come after you. But anyway, now then they make you there. Yeah? Sierra Leone. System then they where they fail. System then they where they fail. Yes, then we get union. Union was dissolved. As we speak, the workers then still aggrieved. They still aggrieved as we speak. Now them block road so. This is what they see. Now them block road. And then today, the 7th. Today the 7th. Now in them block road. They are still, this road now them blocker. They are still aggrieved. They are still aggrieved. Alright, small we talk about Mpox. The monkeypox. Before we come inside proper one. Monkeypox they on the rise na Sierra Leone. I say Mpox, monkeypox, it dey on the rise na Sierra Leone. Wetin you don dey do for help sensitize you family? Wetin you don dey do for make them know say monkeypox dey on the rise na Salone? The way it dey happen down, we dey hear say man demo, woman demo, it dey catch them private parts. Yes, it dey catch man and woman them private parts na the country. Some man no go show na in face, in head, in body, the outer skin where you dey see, but that part. Who say they come out to draws and boxer? If some man pull up, you go afraid. So me why I send me family. Now what hello? Say hey, government say vaccine day. Una go take the vaccine. Government of Sierra Leone. Now una say vaccine day. Waterloo Government Hospital, no they give vaccine to people right and then say na healthcare and essential workers then no more than they give. Na so na say because we then go now Waterloo government hospital, they not agree for give. They not agree for give. Now the word that. Now so na say na only essential workers first. Una need for clarify that one day. Because the way it is so now, una like for do mommy and daddy business pandak. And say that side day, he can get that sino. You say lights knocking day. Fan Chinese lamp, play watch. Then say that side, they catch that side. The man demo, the woman demo, then they get extra. Kifiba lagba, bonoto lagba. Opi ya ile watch. Okay. So let we check the Mpox update for today. The total confirmed what we don't get Mpox cumulative from the day 1 to today, what we don't get now 1,545. Yes, now the country. Active cases, what then they deal with right now? Active cases 1,241. For today, the new cases them now 64. New cases 64. 9 then gets. Imagine that. Yeah? Alright. Open your eye, make you watch. Advise you people them. Mpox they on the rise. Not take things well for granted. You know why? Because a doctor, I don't know if you know Wahid, he's also a doctor and a photographer in Sierra Leone. Yesterday, he posted he see 15 patients. Only one of them patients then they now they know waiting at Mpox. And that one day now because he na be a student nurse. He say the remaining 14 they say they never hear about Mpox yet, the monkeypox. Among the 14 people in there, 4 na be comrade them. 3 na be young students them. 7 na be traders. Now make what they do with your beats na ya. You self get part for play. You then na WhatsApp. Instead of all them kunkosa tin them with them kidepa na WhatsApp, spread the message. 64 new cases in one day. Some side you dey see at the body. Some side that part where you know they see. Where you dey cover na day e day. New recoveries for today 0. Total recoveries what we don't get 294. How many people Mpox don't kill na saloon? 10. Yes. In case you don't know, it don't kill 10 people them. You go say, oh, the number no better. You want wait stay they reach 100, 200? Right now, we get 1,545 people them actively the virus they work by them. No, actively right now 1,241. Eh? I thought Peter. Let me left this. Saying I lie data, please. Let me left. We did that for Ebola. When it started, we did that for Corona. When it started, Mpox is real. Eh? Mpox is real. When Mpox be start, we deal with Tanaya. We deal with her. Waiting on left for the ministry not tell we. They say they get caught in edge. Now so then tell we. They say them prepare, then this, then that, and blah, 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 blah. Now, it is on the rise. Confidentially, I talked to a doctor. He tell me, say, nothing in this country. He say, no, they. I say, but no, but the ministry tell we, say, the bed they ready, everything ready, because of what may happen for Corona, we are all set. Now he say, eh? Huh. Okay. Okay, I thought they say, 3 people will get Mpox and they not go through the proper medical treatment or surveillance. Let me pass the message. The government hospital where they near you, who say people and they tell them let them go take the vaccine if then they give. It is on the rise. Encourage them for use face mask if they can. Wash hands. Wash hands. Wash your body. Okay, I thought Peter they say, he feel to say the data not correct because it's more serious than that. I feel to say we be they say otherwise. Okay. Do your part. Because if we all pass the message, then more people will know about Mpox. But for one reason, do on our WhatsApp. They use the village where me farm there for an example. I don't know if this Chinese Bluetooth speaker we don't come. Now good thing or a bad thing. Yes, the Chinese Bluetooth speaker we don't come. Because I know say people that they not just say radio. Bro. That village, nobody ne listen radio. Now, then get memory card, then Bluetooth speaker, then small. Then get small one the memory card. Then no more. All man a music that they play. Na music. You know, like today we go say, oh, people rely on radio for get news. The edge way they now, nobody no one listen to radio. Usa we go in case of serious symptoms. Now the government hospital. Albert they ask. Now the government hospital for go. Nene listen. All manner music. First of all, you get so lap and tap. Na challenge. You choose gets. Never pass a email and then they listen radio. Who listens to radio? So do your own part, yeah? Do your part. Maybe diaspora, well, if not the controversial one day now or whatever, sometimes would they know it's in the gun say past the one day within the country. Where they inside Sierra Leone, you are limited. Eh? Must this say the people that say no news na good news? Then try with the lie. Eh. Okay. Let we reach now Koidu Holdings now. But before that, the first lady self gets a message. Then we hear the first lady in message, yeah? Although you get case, but let you hear message first. Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone, hello everybody. Okay, today I just want to give a quick message to we all so that my mama them, my sisters them, when go take action. You know, say I go for talk to the woman them where I know say serious issue day, so that then go help for put the house together for let them go able for take action. Let we not get a problem in the country. Una all on the area about this sick here where then they call monkeypox, mpox. Una don't hear about them. Yes, it did. And it don't begin to spread a little bit too fast in the country. So, picking them where they under the age of 12, they not take the vaccine because the vaccine are for people that way they 12 years and above. But how we go able for protect we young picking them, the one that we not able for take the vaccine, how we for protect them? We get for consider for go back to how we been there during COVID. Not all for say we go for do lockdown where people then they go, you know, they come out now do no. What will they do now? And for make sure say we begin for stop for the hug each other, we begin for stop for the shake each other in hand, we begin for they stop for the touch each other where we not sabi the person in condition, we don't know the person in health issue right now in the country. This monkeypox here, you do only get them where you touch person. The person in sweat, if he touch you, or if the person gets something like a boil in body, that water they touch you, you they get them. Now, for let that not happen to you, the best thing we can do, where person now one greet you, una can greet, una no need for shake una hand them. Una can greet, una no need for hug each other. Una can greet, una no need for touch each other. Where una no begin back where you know say you don't touch some side, we're not healthy, we're not clean, lo we wash we hand them and use sanitizers. We need for begin for use sanitizers them again so that anything where we touch now we hand them, mo could not pass them sick here to one another. I they beg me mama them, I they beg me sisters them. We the woman them, now we can make sure say we put we house them together. So I they beg una, dear, una pass this message to all the man them. For let we then know say touch right now we get for stop them. Shake hand we get for stop them. Hugging one another we get for stop them. Lord begin for once we hand them again. Now them offices them, Lord we get them buckets them way we been they get during the COVID, where person they can at office, make you wash in hand, where person if you get sanitizer, make them they use them until we able for curtail this monkeypox way don't come out so. Do you not big at the big? Let people they not take this situation say well not to COVID or not to Ebola. Monkeypox is also very dangerous. When they see the pictures, the way it catch person, the kind of boil them where they come out now your body all over. The scar the way it left after way it all well. They are very, very dangerous and very contagious. Do ya at the big una, una all. Lo we begin for go back to that COVID-19 mode. Also would they begin for protect ourselves. With the left shake hand, with the left for hug, with the begin use hand sanitizer, we could begin for use them buckets them for the wash we hand them, na them office them, na them public places them. We go begin for wash we hand them and make sure say we hand them always and constantly clean and well sanitized. If you get this message, I beg you pass them on to another person where himself supposed for you read this message here. Lord, we all do this and able for protect one another in our country. Mama Salona, we all get them and we are for able for protect one another. Dear, if you get this message, pass them on to the next person and let the next person say pass them on to the other person until we reach the last village, the last town, the last city, the last street, the last house in this country here. So we go able for protect ourselves and prevent ourselves from any kind of disastrous outcome during this monkeypox problem here. Una thank you, I tell una all thank you, and I pray to God that we all go listen to this message and we go begin for do the right thing, for we pikin them, for we husband them, for we woman them, for we community, for everybody in this country. Allah protect one another. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll tell the First Lady thank you for that one day we don't had in voice, so we all wait on the talk for sensitize on the monkeypox. Now look at the look wetin he talk but Koidu holdings. Now she say na monkeypox he talk about. Okay, let we go Koidu now. Watch this video first. Yeah? Watch this.
This is go to Koidu only work man there. When I see now on a net so by them 2 o'clock. Now we na street so now the motka the NEPA go so now. Trailer there as I dey say na street are they so now. Na street today so. The video the trailer there. Lobele na go there they go so the NEPA go there and she there. As soon as they see so na go there they go so. What would they tell una waiting at the true una never believe? Una never believe una never ever believe we now una go believe we now. What una they see the audio, una see the motkade where they load. They una believe. Now believe we oh. What they tell una never believe. What they tell una never believe. What they tell una never believe. Look at you don't see like zombie motoka, like zombie loader. And they go so. You don't see like zombie the loader. You don't see 50, 55, card 56, 56. Una don't see card 56 they pa go. A street to the so. We then a street get now card 56 they pa go. This na card 50. How much this? 57. Card 57. Una see am. Card 57. Na go they go so. Card 57. Una don't see Una don't see. What the show una never believe. Una see. You don't see na walk on motka dey go so. Una don't see. What the show una never believe.
Okay.
Una see.
That is an allegation from the people in Akono. Say Koidu, yeah, don't they remove equipment them from the sites. And then they will remove equipment then from the site. Yesterday, some dismissal of almost 1,000 employees. Today, this now waiting then see. Notice of intended legal action, unlawful interference, incitement, defamation, and damages to Koidu Limited and Octia Limited. Are the letter this? Yeah? Who are they write to? So the First Lady, for the attention, Dr. Fatima Madabio, Office of the First Lady State House. Office of the First Lady in a State House city. The Office of the First Lady in a State House city. Not so God rich today. So if they write you letter, they miss your address. But now you name Diddy. Wait. Who do I again get office na State House? Alright. Straight up, now the First Lady then send the letter to. They say they intend for take legal action. Eh? Okay. Unlawful interference, incitement, defamation, and damages. So they intend. You go on for action. If you want for take legal action, why they can't tell me for intent? Say now this a plan for do. Eh? Now this a plan for do you. No, not send me the letter. Just do what you plan for do. But why for send me letter say a plan for take legal action against you? Okay, I want warn you first. I want tell you certain things the way you go do. If you do them, I not go take the legal action against you. In Sierra Leone, man go tell you say he dey threaten me. Now me want threaten. Eh? You mean now for threatening me? For can tell me say I go carry you go na court. I go carry you go na court. No, carry me go na court one day. Or you not plan for carry me go na court. You just want no more for make a bauje. Eh. Okay. The First Lady be don't tell we say then get some dog mortal man them. Not to me talker. Now the First Lady na me say. So I don't know if na den dog mortal man then they na then tell Koidu all these Octia for go warn the First Lady and get a certain condition them. The mommy, how about you? We'll see you don't give the mpox. Correct. You don't receive the letter. What I give you? Na the pa? Your office na status CD? Na question. Eh? On a social media the poster. This company do business on social media. So Koidu, if na social media una poster una feel to say the First Lady go respond to na couche ada. Then do business on social media. Ah. Okay. Now they go. Let's take page 1 first. Now, 8 pages, we not get time for that. But we'll go browse through. But for now, let we engage page 1. Because if you get intention for take legal action against the first lady, let me see what you put inside page 1. Christiana may say, well, then send a letter there. Number 1, for let the first lady aware, for say they want take action against them. And number 2, well, sometimes they go able for negotiate. I write you in my capacity as the director and acting general counsel of Octia Limited, and in group companies when I Octia, and the parent of Koidu Limited, where I Koidu all the company. Now so then go address them inside the letter. This letter concern a pattern of unlawful, defamatory, and malicious statement. So this thing not happen from the time the better one against Koidu now be inside February ending to March, the first and second week. Now indeed God go be tense. Una not be talk. We dey inside May. Okay, now that 10 day ibetuna. Okay, got you. Right. Unlawful, defamatory, malicious statement and action where you, first lady, don't do to we company. We don't cause severe and ongoing damage to the company. The company in order picking them. The one then where they work for the company. The stakeholders then at the company. And also Octia. The mama for Koidu. You, first lady, you action where you take without any formal legal authority. Without any formal legal authority, it don't trigger a crisis. We now pose a direct threat to the public order. That's where the workman them say then they do A, B, and C. Okay. To the life stem, the investor and security, and the Sierra Leone international standing. Now you can't tell about international standing. How? Also, now go break a no for we. While also you don't cause serious financial harm to Octia. Okay. The first lady be talking, say, una not go walk, una not go. Let us see una go feel una go feel mo. That was the words of the first lady. It's so una go feel mo, but na then go feel am. Because anytime una not go work, then they lost boku money. That's what be tell we. So then they confirm to we now say yes. This walkway, the workman no go. He touched them. Right. Corporate citizen. The headline all thing. I say let's deal with page 1 first. Since when we established inside July 2003, Koidu as the company don't operate na Sierra Leone without any shake commitment to the laws of the country. Then they do exactly what in the law na the country say. Koidu, the company, na a major foreign investor na the country, Sierra Leone. Where then Kinakche say they don't give 1,012 salon people work na the company. They say the company 85% of the workman within na Koidu na salon people 1,012. 85% na Sierra Leoneans them. And then they support over 10,000 jobs indirectly. What do they mean by that? The one where they hire so 1,012 na direct within the pay. But by the ketekemu where they for them sometimes they say, okay, well you go do yanda, well because of you, because of that one day, they say that 10,000 people and the benefits. Then say they can say now they are one of the largest private employers na the country. 1,012. Una say una na the largest. How many mining companies they will get? Kingo unakaba. Kingo unakab. How much people they wanna hire? Okay. We will get for find out. But then in actually say na them. One of the largest, all right, no, not to the largest. Employers in Sierra Leone and consistent contributor to the national revenue and development. Since when we begin operation, we audited financial reports don't show, say we don't pay in taxes alone 173 million United States dollars in taxes. When una say una begin again, 2003, 2025, 2003. So una don't take 22 years. Let's just say 21 to 22 years. Now una don't take. Almost 22 years because July. 22 years. Una den access for 173 million in taxes. 22 years. 173 million. Now chicken change to wetin una dey get first. Okay. Una can see money. So we go jump. Now 22 years old. So if you self one for jump with them say, oh, they don't take 22 years. 173. We mean to say almost average about $7.8 million na they pay we per year. Per year oh. Per year oh. We something inside 1 month and then they make more than that safe. But then say lo jump. They want for remind first lady. Say this time taxes no more. Royalties to the government. Royalties to the government. Then say no wait. Even the 173 now taxes and royalties. Taxes and royalties. Na the 173 inside 22 years. Then say then spend 320 million with local suppliers for support the surrounding community. Then don't spend 320 million. So the amount I don't spend at the community, it pass how much I don't pay to government. Okay. Committed 21 million in resettlement funding, and also then donate 15 million to community development program. Resettlement funding. Now some of the work. So if I forget for resettle the people elsewhere, I don't know how they do it for una. Okay, una just want to show you how una they spend. Why una not show how much una make? How much una don't make in 22 years? Una say una no can, nobody need to do business for losses. Nobody. So we understand, but how much una make? Well, una want access 22 years. Now 173 million una don't give in royalties and taxes. Okay. Now continue. Now page 1 we did. The significant contribution to Sierra Leonean society as a whole, they want to emphasize by the most recent report where they inside the January 2025 from the Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative in Sierra Leone, when an independent publication audited by BDO, we confirm Koidu as the company we make the highest contribution of tax revenues from the entire extractive industry in Salone, 31%. Okay. The report also confirms say Kaidu as the company was fully compliant with all national regulations and adhere to strict labor laws where the National Social Security and Insurance Scheme and NASIT can enforce. Koidu as the company was the last diamond producing mine in Sierra Leone, despite a global diamond industry we don't be ravaged by collapse in rough diamond prices in recent years. Page 1 in that one day. Then there will be the read so. Now the one way then be say corporate citizen. Well, how done the corporate citizen first? Until you stand and begin working, 2003. You know, say no to this government be in power that 10 day. I just want to get the understanding. But this, now it's in the APC be don't sign. Yeah? So 173 million in 22 years, 7.8 a year million in the pay. When are nothing. These and other issues don't impact and say the diamond business in the world. Don't impact all diamond mining enterprise. We include Koidu. However, the existential threats, they're not severe than waiting COVID-19, the pandemic, can do inside 2020 and the Ebola inside 2024. But we, na Koidu, we still manage for maneuver. We adapt, protect, and maintain with people as well as survive without making any redundancy. They say they don't fire nobody. Let me steal the hook, they gather the diamond. This family, they underline Koidu in commitment to Kono and the people them. They not ever abandon the region. They want let the first lady know that. Well, they say until now. Abdul Tarawali said triple mass you break. 2003 na SLPP be day. Na 2007 na de APC bin come. That's true though. Yes. So they started under the SLPP regime. Thank you for the correction. Now 2007, na APC can take over now. Alright. We don't correct that. They say they not ever abandon the people until now due to the illegal strike action where you, First Lady, and other people now una promote them. So because we promote them, we abandon the people them. What we not ever do, we not do on COVID-19, we not do on Ebola. But because you, First Lady, come, you can document who say you must not forgo. We don't abandon the people them. Then talk about the community. Now we left the community. We're not going to read all. Now we come to the illegal actions. This is the First Lady that I write this letter to. Kaidu, the company in operation, have consistently don't follow the process as per Sierra Leone the law. Despite decades of adhering to international standard, and we not face legal challenge in any jurisdiction. But you First Lady, you choose for promote strike action. Now the letter they read what they sent to the First Lady. So on side no more, I go just emphasize. They say you First Lady, you bang so. Now you promote strike action. They say when I look under Section 64 and 67 of the Industrial Relation and Trade Union Act of 2023 and Collective Bargaining Agreements of 2022-2025, where then watch them, then tontona, then look them, interfering with a successful private company that operated as a going concern. Now I make them say it illegal. So since we don't show you, why make we say it illegal? In view of this, we Koidu the Dacches say has an unflinching commitment for uphold the laws and regulation of Sierra Leone. He say that one day no seem for be a similar commitment coming from you when are the First Lady and your worker representative. First Lady in worker representative? Okay. In addition, there seems to have been no due diligence or simple fact-checking to any of the statements where you don't they make, just they parabolate, just they scatter them as part of your role in representing those who you claim to be the workers of Koidu, the company. The First Lady be don't want una. The First Lady be don't want una. But it look like if I say, be toi, una de yeri word. Now I write this letter. Yeah? I just see the first lady, they sucked it. He say, no. Now then dog mortal man them. I think I need for put me chair in massage on. Because I dey feel something they bet me. I dey feel something they bet me. Eh? I dey feel something they bet me. Ha! First lady say wetin? He said skipule left there. Now then dog mortal man there. Now then they write letters so. But the first lady wait stop. This who they scatter all tina today. Alright. He said you are the first lady say they represent. So not on a workman eh? Who are they on a fire now? Not the one the first lady they represent. Eh? Alright, let's go. Then they say that the illegal action they address. Look now, Usai, they accuse the false lady of false statement and defamation. Yes. Usai, they accuse her. They say you, first lady, you make false statements, lie statements against the company based only priority you yeri. You say na yeri. Yeri na mag you drop la social media. They come. Na so they say, not to me talker. Eh? They say, wait till you say that paper where you can always they say I get all the findings na ya. Then say you fail for disclosure. That's so they say. Then say you fail for disclose that paper. I be don't they talk and say first lady talk. Open the paper, open the document. Tell we if you be doing. They know they add this part there. They know they add them. But now they go no more. They say because you fail for produce the evidence for disclosure. That means to say you don't get evidence. Your evidence is strongly lacking. Now so they see. In fact, now you them be the talk to. The Sierra Leone anti-corruption, make a fella come. They don't quote you, come. Thank God you and the mommy right now, una na padi them. Una come. Yeah, come. Sit down there. You say you forget your walking stick, well left and behind. Come. The Anti-Corruption Commission, when an institution, when they investigate your own financial affairs for siphoning public and charity funds. Wait. Na business they can do. Na international company we can do business. Now they can't tell we first lady say waiting. Investigated your own financial affairs for siphoning public and charity funds for your own personal shopping. Wallahi, uno de take up. Una the right. Follow una kandok una mot. Osa una come first. After una don't fire over 1,000 people there. Una they can't talk say ACC be they investigate the first lady. La Eli. Your own financial affairs for siphoning public and charity funds for your own personal shopping, traveling, and accommodation has confirmed that there was no evidence of any corruption, bribery, or similar illegal activities of your own company. We would also like to publicly state, for say, we welcome any spotlight we placed on state corruption, and if there is any shred of evidence where you, the first lady, get, we go confirm say we corrupt, the provision of this to the relevant authority, then say like and go. Then go gladly that evidence where you get, let you give Benkefala. Kaidu all this one, I don't cross road. The first, he say waiting. The first lady, what he say? You say wait, tell me just to say na document and man write the letter. Me I be the talk say waiting. He say share now. How can a reputable international company they can't talk, they can't document per waiting they no concern? Na document and man them. Hi. Ataya. Now the false statement and defamation they will still do. I just want to remind you. They say we Koidu, we don't already address and resolve the alleged welfare condition. They say they don't address that condition where you be they talk about. They say they don't provide cool refrigerated bottled water underground. In fact, not to pump water, not to plastic water they give them. But the one the way they underground are cold water, bottled water back then they give them under day. Hygiene facilities and toilets, they say they don't provide them. As inspected and confirmed by the government, they say government we don't go, it don't go see. Say they don't do them. Okay. Our lowest salary exceed the minimum wage by over 3 times. There is no ability to physical touch the diamond mine, which are processed by a fully controlled closed system with body scanners and overseen by government officials through each step of this process. Let's say for later add the sales process for Koidu's rough diamond are witnessed not only by government officials but also an independent third party at the Central Bank of Sierra Leone with no evidence of theft whatsoever dating back to 2003. Koidu Holdings. But they wanna help me back. Now who that can represent the government with the team up? Who that can represent the Bank of Sierra Leone with the team up? We not say una corrupt too. We just want to check them people and need their lifestyle. That's the only thing we need for check. They will go know if corruption there or you know there. The one the way they represent government, the one the way they represent the Bank of Sierra Leone, where una they do the sales. Now their lifestyle no more one check. How then they live? Then we go know. We no want no say how much una they pay them. We no want know that they. We just want to see how then they live. You, First Lady, you misrepresent the fact of the exchange rates where the Central Bank of Sierra Leone imposed inside 2016, and we agree, and the union also be agree. Where be the talk? You vaguely describe as historical injustice. Less than half of the current workforce remain employed on the contracts and concession where the company make. For example, 110% increase in remuneration between 2016 and 2022. 50% cost of living allowance in 2023, 25% annual bonus in 2024, one bag rest of 50 kg per month for each workman them. Underground risk allowance, medical allowance doubled and covers 5 dependents per worker. Availability of the on-site medical facility and referral to specialized medical institution at company's expense. Now that go confirm this for we say all waiting and they do so not true. Or all waiting and they tell we so not true. Eh? Una get documents for prove am? It is unfortunate that you public statement, it's where you can't sit down on social media, they rantane, reinforce the misconception that rough diamond mining is unethical. It will merely encourage consumers to buy synthetic, that na lab-grown diamonds. Instead, we go compete directly with an industry where Sierra Leone heavily rely on. Fraudulent behavior. They say the first lady get fraudulent behavior. You first lady, you take side with current and former employees them. Some na people them where we fire for gross misconduct. Then people and they, because we fire them, they be disgruntled. They be they go and talk all kind lie, without lodging any formal grievance to the company. Then people don't threaten with employees them and their families with violence and intimidation. They deceived with employees for sign for bags of rice handed out by your staff. So the first lady in staff then go give yes. Now it's in a right to and use their signature to fraudulently claim mass resignation and end of service benefits. I suggest you first lady review their disciplinary records and their respective defense. Make you understand the very people where you say you represent. As for the Minister of Labor, Employment, Social Security, and also the Minister of Mines, Mineral Resources, constantly will be they brief them and then fully aware of the tactics being used by the disgruntled individuals here, where they further underscore why neither any of them took any legal action against the company. Okay, let's go now to then get incitement to not go able to do all, yeah? Now all waiting and accuse the first lady of Then get the financial impact. And then get, let's come now to summary of allegations. The following conduct supported by contemporaneous evidence is attributed directly to you, First Lady. To you. 1. Tortuous interference. They say you interfere, but now that tortoise way, small, that's why you take interfere. Tortoise interference with the company's investment right and property right. Repeated public and private demands directed at the company and its leadership despite your lack of official mandates. Which kind of bad demand? That way be they tell and say, oh, they're not for do so, now so them for treat the workman them, then for make let them get blocked for bill O's. Now that demand they when they talk. They say public and private demand. Okay. False accusation of bribery and corruption, including direct allegation against the company and its management. Attempt to suppress those accusations in exchange for payment. Why? He said waiting. Attempt to suppress those accusations in exchange for payment. So then they accuse the First Lady say, for make Ingo drop it. They need for get money. Wow. Then they accuse the First Lady for blackmail and extortion. They say that join where the First Lady be they join them. Not to say that the workman they be they go fight for, but the First Lady be they find way for get money from them. This is waiting and tell the First Lady he safe. Malicious, fabricated and inflammatory claims that carry a harmful and defamatory undertone, suggesting illicit or explosive conduct with no basis. In fact, wow. Una toko. Madam First Lady, if they not sue you, you not go sue them. Is it 18? Oh, let me wait and see what thing will come forth in the coming days. Because if then they accuse you of blackmail and extortion, sue them. Now sue for sue. Wow. At which amounts to slanderous insinuation that are both reckless and entirely without foundation. Now, First Lady down at the tell so. Now that writes this letter. Uda. Okay. Widespread dissemination of knowingly false, contradictory, and reckless statements where you do on public platform and social media. Incitement of protest, illegal blockades, threats to we employees them from storming the mine will put lives and property at risk. So this now waiting they tell the first lady now. Legal grounds and enforcement. We reserve the right to take the following legal enforcement action against you without further notice. Seeking full damages for the financial, reputational, and operational harm directly resulting from you, what you do to we. Number 1. Initiate civil and criminal legal proceedings in High Court of Sierra Leone for defamation, incitement, blackmail, unlawful interference, and related violation under national law. The first lady is sucked it longer one. He say, see you in court. Una come. Not to the High Court una say, una come. First lady say, una come. Number 2, they say, then go claim for redress and extradition under Economic Community of West African States under ECOWAS Common Investment Code na Nigeria. Bole. ECOWAS don't see their own. Then go file a legal proceeding na the royal courts. Usai the mama pa the company them. They for pursue full commercial damages and injunctive relief. Okay. Then go file a formal complaint with the African Commission on Human and People's Rights na Gambia. First they say na come. Na go meet and then go refer the first lady in conduct to the International Human Rights Institution. Papa God. Then go launch international asset tracing investigation targeting all assets directly or indirectly associated with the first lady. How na connect? Na business you can do. How na connect? Including those held by nominees, proxies, trusts, and offshore structures, and worldwide freezing orders to prevent dissipation of assets. This is personal. This is personal. This fet's personal. So now I tell we say when they target all the first lady assets directly or indirectly. Then go seek international travel restriction, arrest warrant, and sanction, including direct referral to diplomatic and multilateral bodies. Papa God. This is personal. No, this facts are personal. It's just left to we now if we get the first lady in back. Because what he could do the right so this is the personal veto. Now business una can do. Now we politics una accept the look inside. Okay. Una say una go seek for travel restriction. Arrest warrant, arrest to that. Una no say himself na president. Okay. What thing he Koidu the audacity? What thing he that right day? for take the fate personal. Indirectly, now the president back now when they talk to Sue. Okay, the president here said different from the first lady union. If it say na a word, and look at na una can fe now. Engage foreign embassies and diplomatic mission with interest in Sierra Leone, including but not limited to European Union, Republic of South Africa, United Kingdom, Sweden, Philippines, Namibia, India, United States, Zimbabwe, for raise formal concern regarding your action. Wow. Hey. Okay. These actions, what I don't outline so for you, will be taken concurrently and aggressively in the interest of protecting the company, restoring the rule of law, and ensuring accountability. So, all entire what I outline so. For make it not go happen, this now what's in the company they say. We hereby demand the following. 1. Payment of 20 million United States dollar for make we restart operation so that the dismissed or terminated employees then go resume their duties immediately, and the entitlement to end of service benefit reinstated. So wait, now that one for extort now. Just now they say the first lady now want blackmail and extort money from them. Now they don't tell we all what they tell we. Don't they say for later they don't happen. Let the first lady pay them $20 million. Now that why extort? Eh? Okay. An immediate and unconditional cease and desist from any further interference, threat, public accusation, or communication targeting Koidu or Oktia or any of we personnel them. If you know do am, all until they will talk just now, we did do am. A formal and public retraction of all false, defamatory, and malicious statements what you make. The first thing the seller tell una say, you know, make no malicious or defamatory. Always in talk. It's him up at the word boom. Say na so it be. A written commitment that's no further threat, blackmail, incitement, where you, the first lady, go do, or anybody where they support you go do directly or indirectly. You there? Okay. Notice of intent. So you, Madam First Lady, unless we get a full and satisfactory written response confirming your compliance with all what you don't talk say you for do, we reserve the right for initiate legal and enforcement action against you. This letter is written without prejudice to all legal rights held by Oktia, Koidu, and their affiliates, all of which are expressly reserved. Now the order to fumble him. Signed Mr. Gustav Frederick Bodin, Director and General Counsel for and on behalf of Octia Limited. Now that inside you there. Then are the first lady inside? Or you there? Nah, the company inside. Sylvia Blyden say, he who comes to equity. He say one clown. When Gustav Frederick Bodindan, the person who signed this letter, I just read for you so. They claim defamation against Koidu Limited. But that letter they na joke. He said because what's inside the letter not so true about the first lady. And so Sylvia say. Somebody comment at the section say the letter go put first lady into confusion. And Sylvia say the letter is a complete joke written by a clown who will do better at the circus. And so I know say the ain't kind letter ya. The mommy and sister wish. He be don't study done. He wish he be done study done. If he be done study done, I ain't go take on this. We'll just tell his sister, say no worry. I dey handle them for you. If you not see any disrespect inside this letter, then I don't know what you see. Even though they can say, now that play with dirty, now dirty the rubber. You go say, oh, well, the first lady, now because you go join them, you go join the protest. If institutions were functioning the way they should, if institutions them they function, why then for dissolve the union? Why? Why then for dissolve the union? That's why the last time, the first lady begin call names the way feel to say, then suppose for speak up. Only one side, now the company can talk say, publicly and privately. Yes. They say publicly and privately. Where the first lady, they demand waiting the company for do. The first lady don't come out, don't tell me on several occasions say he get engagement with the company, but all along the company no ever talk say they get engagement with the first lady. Only now. Now they say repeated public and private demands. If they say private, that means to say they get engagement with the first lady. The first lady be don't tell we say, when all this thing be there, the company even tell the minister of mine say, oh, then let the first lady an idea. Then go let for work with her. But I bet politics coinciding. And the politics we can say, not to say now against APC and SLPP. No. Not to against. Because even this letter, you know who that then copy? Then copy the president. Then copy the minister of mines. Then copy the chief minister. Then copy the minister of finance. Then copy the minister of employment, labor and security. Who that writes the letter? Director and General Counsel for and on behalf of Octia Limited. When I start, I ask say, why you write letter? Why you not just go direct? I make I say, in Salon we sabi, it gets him first. But wait, so what if na lawyer na him be write this letter? Eh? If I became more with no one pay lawyer. All I need are losses. Let them threat him first. Let the first lady afraid go pay them 20 million. Could share with that. Arrest warrant, travel restriction. For waiting. How una connect? Investigation to the private property, indirectly or directly of the first lady. No, na the presidency now na the fiti so. Yeah? Eh? You name na nobody in heaven. Nobody in heaven. He say, if me go please post the document. Make all man read for himself. So you want to read them before you believe. Now you first time for Kaya. Eh? If now you first time for Kaya, well, sorry. But you see this platform where you come. We're not gonna make up story now. And social media will do. But verified, tried, successfully, we don't team up now. Pa platform we know they lie. I can understand. Yeah? I can understand. But go on social media no more. It's all about. It's all about. Unless if you know the all about. I manage Fenia. I manage Kaya. But today, it's all side. Yeah? It's all side. Then Access tell we say, oh, in taxes, they don't give we 173 million in 22 years. Then they Fred. Then they talk about billion. Addressing the first lady. The way they do. Then feature the presidency. If institutions then be the woke. If institutions then be the woke. And nothing to say, even yes, the first lady in a born of Kono people like go support and waiting. Enough for be reach that side itself. For saying itself for join the streets na Kono, for the people and for let them go. No. Parliament for don't summon them say na this and this and this we hear. And not so the right to begin na for work na so not so. But when institution and they fail for do their work, now the result of this what we they get so now. For make a company take a direct shot at the first lady. Personally. Eh? But the coming days, we go see. Me you know, personally, I feel to say nothing don't get for happen. Yeah? I might be wrong. I start, okay, no problem. But this letter go bring nothing no they happen because the letter then try for do am for quiet the first lady. Parliament. When I show we know what you are able for do. If the Ministry of Mines is not able to handle this, well, una call the big one, they know where biggie. Let them come inside. Emma Silamina, what are you doing? You did Parliament? Now they don't relieve some relief of over 1,000 people them. What you now they do? Okay. The letter. Na my own personal opinion. The letter, the person no write Alexei, na purely on the business of the company as against waiting they happen with the workers them. No. There is an undertone in that letter for disrespect the first lady, for disrespect the family of the presidency, and for disrespect the country as a whole. Now, my own personal opinion, you get right to your own. Usman, welcome, sir. What do you get on this one?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A. Thank you for talking to an update of events of this Octia or this Koidu mining, who knows Koidu mining, and the worker. And thanks again for update regarding this mpox. Just a bit of a light there. I know say Salon we get away for little able for investigate. But the challenge now is how the people then get for corporate. In other words, we able for diagnose for no. So we get the equipment, we get the laboratories, because that name be able to help we even during the time of the Ebola. But from where we don't get them laboratories a day, they're able to find out one of the PCR machine them. And but the isolation and the places and the beddings them and how they want to isolate, they only hope see them go able for control that well. Because some they complain say the buildings are still just standing there with not much thing we did it. So they need a lot of things for do. In other words, if they want to isolate the victims. But to the victims, they are not saying for cooperate in terms of how the contact go day. If certain individuals and they feel say and they feel shy for go, then go isolate actually. But how you will isolate yourself, then are the question. But the only good thing about this sickness, at some point, if you recover from it is what they call them T cell, then a certain cells them, because now your white blood cell affect you sick. Who is sick the white blood cells. The cells then can they what they say now you groin, now your neck joints, under your armpit and the groin areas, now the areas they want the defense day. But then why I can trigger whenever you get infected cells that we can inside when then why I will get the mpox. So they get help for feta. So during that while they get what they call acquired immunity. And that acquired immunity they get after that sick day. You see, but it can dangerous only now while you they wait for let you go recover, where the other person can contact you, go get her. So, but you can able get acquired immunity, you be out, you don't undergo the process, so you know it will help you. It's just like you will get the vaccine already. So now like a vaccine at your body with that acquired immunity. So, but the only thing I will say, you know, when the government go for the look again, how, even though then we don't do the research on Ebola, how they were able for do more research and help them. because these are areas where they look say government will try put establishment in terms of investigating how they go able to get modern laboratories and more. You see, because doing all those things, you need electron microscope apart from the one who are the PCR. So if we will get anything and they will also get the capability, people and they will know how to develop, how they go research more, because they don't do the research and they don't launch that new vaccine. We don't see them do the small lab where they make one small body size, then Cambia for local end. We see them be launch them through FBC for see them the plan for expand. But how government will able to expand in research of those areas now, using these people who they recover, like how they use some of the Ebola victims for them to produce the Ebola vaccine. So then they go to think of this, because these are areas where government can make money, but government can ignore areas always, as we say, where money go come and develop. You know, they say they make money from the sick, but this na a learning curve where you go take a chance, say, now I don't get the victims. Let me say the help towards research and bring up more help towards the health. WHO, they help they don't give you the vaccine together with GTZ and other that we donate. So, but it's a matter of how effective we say go respond in terms of those. But looking at economic strain now and how funds and they go, it's questionable. Only hope and go to think about that. So looking at this issue of this Koidu now, this regulation wouldn't try for regulate this up and down, this roller coaster issue with this so-called Octea. But Octea don't they get this for long. In fact, since the day one a salon, the minister or wouldn't the representative, all those areas they wouldn't be between the boundary between the diamond we come out reach to the government, then we are all not the help. So it's a matter of how familiar they don't be familiar with them where now. And then the process, I mean, the help will for turn to the people that would they do the mining, they are not profiting. You see, so these are the things what government get for look into, how we get for structure this, and how we get for revoke. You say, if now revoke, we revoke the license, no we revoke them. But government will phrase well, if we revoke the license, we'll not go get proceeds tomorrow. But you don't see people and they revoke their license. Right now, even some of them when they revoke their license, I think say one company when a company we did Canada Fortuna. But they get company na Burkina Faso, some they say, but now they drive for Gona Guinea because they revoke the license. But it's how much government would they make contract of reliable industries? If not, start thinking of how you go able for deal with this thing by use yourself where you say you want to invest in mining. How the companies that we don't begin as alone, if you get one homegrown, how you go less with the homegrown, because we get one homegrown mining company in a small scale, I don't know if at the iron or area. Somewhere in Akono. So, but then get for say that then where would they say, okay, well, let we put together. Just like these other companies and put together make so partnership. So, but it's a matter of how business will get for the investor and how that will make not to that quick action. So, when I can't dig, when I carry what you give it. It's not a matter of that again. It's a matter of knowing the worth of what you get and how it will able to help. Because tomorrow we can then land there, all them go rip there, and the people them wouldn't they complain about the land, how they go rehabilitate that land, the land, some of the land, you know, they will be useful again for agriculture. Pass other company. They can't begin to help they like how we see Timothy Kabati he can go Chinese man there somewhere now in your hometown. Who then they go do now the similar thing for say the land we don't exploit you will not get minerals, look can begin to make them back. So these are all things are not in place. You go ruin the land, the mining go, the agriculture owner go rely on work again, and the owner now the left owner the battle again in abject poverty. But it's a matter of how those things are put in place. And knowing that these people then get a history of things not to accountability and then transparency record in 100%. Now the mineral process and the gain now only because of somebody drowning you get for catch anything for lake common water. So now that system that they play with as Sierra Leoneans. We say we need something, whatever they give, we will take. But it's a matter of knowing the dealing of this and putting laws and knowing say that don't wear on a safeguard. Will they safeguard the GDP? Will they safeguard the land itself, the natural land? They will safeguard the people who are around it. And the process that we get for camp, we say they manage them for let we go secure for the future development of the country. But if we only allow quick action, because one GDP law, would they get, we get GDP, we don't exploit this, but how much is it reflecting? and how much is it accountable to the people. But most of it is not accountable. Now that area, you only hope them will try to restructure and restructure whose company will they can, whose history will you get. Not to because you get a couple or no more, but whose history will you get. Those are the things. Thank you so much. We pray for reform and the changes. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, whose friend.
You're most welcome. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Alpha, welcome on board, sir. What you get on this one?
Yes, thanks for having me, and just putting a big thank you. I want to say big thank you also to we fans them and all over the world. I think first of all, I will want for join me voice and for raise awareness, say monkeypox day on the rise na saloon. We actually need as a government, as citizens, they never take them very, very serious. There are a lot of pictures or photos, the way they go right on social media, where I believe say people for don't they learn on that. Say, this thing is serious and it's real. I want for believe even the Ministry of Information and Communication, Ministry of Education, they will take this thing very, very serious. Therefore, I be going to schools there, make sure say they're able to educate speaking them on them here with immediate effect. Not only schools, they need for contact stakeholders, them like the paramount chief, them tribal heads, pastors, imams, them get them involved. The earlier, the better. Then still know what na salon just know it begin affect people the way they travel. The earlier, the better. And they join the first lady for make we call the kumra them, we mama them. Let them be aware. Say this thing na real thing, not a story. Not a story a day in increase na freedom, na salo in general. The Ministry of Health also should be very, very much sober and vigilant. The need for the beginning, they do contact tracing. Now, if we for combat this as this stage, now we for begin them. And now we for take up serious. Other than that, I'm afraid the results no go sweet and no go good for Yeri. That's not my own voice I go add to this monkeypox thing where they happen at the country. Like I'm quick to the first lady. I feel say maybe don't begin highlight some of the points that yesterday. And as always, I like when you ask this question: how did we get here? I make mention of yesterday. Say the government line for be blamed 100%. People would think, say, why you they call the government? Now, let's go back to the agreement when they signed with them mining company here. How then they able to influence them mining company here? One, then they give them duty waivers. Then they give them so many opportunities so that the mining company they see the need say, if I can't put me money in here, and they get profits. Now, it is very rare for see who say government they discuss or they bring a table discussion related to workers in the mining company. It is but very, very rare. So when we be the talk yesterday, even one WhatsApp platform, keep they say this thing. If we may get sober, people will be they negotiate that table. After when they're not able to secure the government in percentage, the government in tax, it's having started to go the next thing. Now, how una go treat with citizens them and we the one they want to employ. But they're not ever go there, what to do because their interest is waiting governments they get and waiting except they get in their pockets. If you want to know that one day, try for register a company or a business as alone. You go know say all I want them table with the cross. But if you not put for them something, you document they sleep now one of them table and they pass you go gains. So if we dey reach here today, now bad agreements, now bad signings that we don't take place, we not may consider the welfare and the well-being of the employers. Now bad agreement we make today. We first lady, then they molest them this kind of way. Now bad agreements they make that they insult the office of the president, because the first lady na part of the office of the president. We not vote for first lady, but because a man are the president, now that make it gets an extension of the office. Not get unclear. So when they insult her now, indirectly now that they insult, now the man and they insult. Or then the man, now we president. Again, by an extension, now say they do that they insult. Now we all as a Sierra Leone say, look, now this kind thing, now this, now this. But how we reach there? Remember when the first lady they talk about dog people them. That's some of the reason they want make with the reach us with this so delicately. Now, I talked yesterday say the government and they don't tie the government and behind it back. Those people that signed the agreement, now them if I don't bring some of them closer, some of them here to light. They have signed the agreement, all waiting the company is concerned. Now waiting this out the agreement, then they follow up. Any other thing unforeseen something, that one and they now by their own prerogative, now then they able to address them. Not to by you demand. Now we understand this thing. Oh. Not to by we demand, say, oh, we forget this. No, that the company policy, now then they follow down. Now that make way when this thing become up. When I say, oh, but the person they say, even if it's something for don't go, you phone for you key for don't go, you know, for take I come back now. I say, hey, it's a policy. Now mining company. Now diamond then they dig. Suppose you see diamond pick a quick access say 9 key. So because they no one for let them the first thing kind story then they or experience then they make as policy say if you the worker you phone for them you key for them now other person for can't take them for you because they no one let be say something the worker you see diamond you pick them. So there are certain things that now we go back to the drawing board. Who said we don't miss some? We institutions have failed and they have failed us. And then they continue for fail we till today. Till to now where they talk to, there are institutions that wait for don't put the system under control, then don't fail we. I will pinpoint one. Parliament has the power for even call Octi and say, una come back. Yes, we agree, say inside this now this will be done sign as soon as so, but we people then they complain. Waiting on that take on this complaint. Instead of we go call the first lady and upon for come and intervene. Instead of we go say, oh, the first lady come, he come in the interest or he come as a picking from Kono. I ask the question, can you separate the fragrance, the smell from a perfume? I say if you can separate that one day, it is but quite impossible. The office of the first lady, anytime when that woman they go to nap, would have first that they say the first lady don't come here. The first statement supposed they make now the first lady don't cancel. So it is more difficult for differentiator when they say, oh, the first lady come and Koidu because in a Koidu picking now they come out. And not to the office. It hard for it difficult for talk. It's difficult. So when we they go back to this for address this thing, then we go back to the drawing board. Those people who don't fail with Rade, this one the way still they fail with now. And if we not be careful in the future, they will continue for fail with because they don't have the people at heart. Now that make even the labor minister can't do anything because everything don't be signed. Everything they on documents. So no matter what you get for do, let them fold up. Some people can say, yes, well, let them pack them bundle, let them go. Now go back to some of the losses they will they get. One, about 1,000 people don't lose jobs. So indirectly, assuming each one per 1,000 people and they responsible for 3% in their life. 3%, assume almost person don't they stranded so now 4,000 people. Assuming first. Commode. What about those around the environment, the way they then cook now or then what about to wait and call the cell? Then they lose job with immediate effect. The 30% where then quote inside and documents say now then they able for contribute to the national revenue where then with government they collect, they go down. So let's go back to the drawing board. We agree the first lady, they fight for people them. But other people they make the guy waiting and call here. Now we fail politicians there, wicked politicians there. We not get the country and the people at heart. Now then they make with first lady, they go put his parents here. Now make it they tell the word. Now make it they call their names. But for me, who said me for me, I will call the president and give her some blame. Enough for don't use the first lady, say go fetch for your people. No. You get the Attorney General, Minister of Justice. You get Parliament. Now I get the Speaker in a Parliament. Now I get majority in a Parliament. If the minister not able, now not call the Parliament, not call the Minister of Justice and what them call. Down and if they're not able now, well, this now against the country. Other than you pushing your wife. So this insult where they insult the first lady, so now you begin open that the more they say, and you say go for it. And I believe say the first lady go they call her me people and they cry under. And because you go the born I say, well, you know it, you say go try now. So, but who that lead we here? I remember when we talk about even election, how did we get here? Now the same thing is. If we not begin address some of the issue there, trust me, company they go rip we off with resources, then go one benefit will not they get. The benefits will forget people they don't put that in their back pocket with brown envelope, they don't go see them. So for me, I think say the government still gets a role for playing now. Yeah. Before they sit down, they molest with first lady, they tell them all kind word. The parliament still gets the power. Then to the general they under. Una call this Octia company come. Una law can sit down man around table. Law address this tier. And the interest of we all, una the company and we citizens them. Nobody not the go to brown envelope, they address them once and for all. But if we sit down, begin to make waiting and call, yeah, it not go easy. Them not a local company, now international company. So I feel say the government has a role to play for make sure say then 1,000 people and they not want for redundant or don't lay off safe. They will come back and regain their job and life could go on another area day. Other than that, not what gonna more than go deeper. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yeah. Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get on this one?
Thank you so much, people. Thanks to our panelists and to all the listeners. When I don't talk more, this whole thing we really happen. Leaders, the system, it will continue for fail. This now see the eye openers the way they give to the lawmakers them, because if they try for make a law where it will even hold the president accountable in the sense that it no go give contract out to any international community, big company where they come for more than 5 years. The contract for be 5 years at most, and it renew at another 5 years. That go give anybody the chance for renegotiate. What's kind of trouble this? We people that show up no more and go give them 20 years, 30 years for waiting. I don't understand this. And they continue for Duam. Airport slap 30 years span. Like say 5 years later, we'll not go see something where it go be so amusing and we go even make that airport they look like a picking cake. Now the trouble this way they get. No transparency, no sometimes they fine. With the international company, let them go to give with small kaka. Let them see him. Let them give him. It's just sad. Who saw that company where they went for change that contract and all that? They lost. Because we come government officials, legal minds in the country, they sit down. We don't get $5,000. Let's say we don't give them the one jeep. Hey God, who's kind of people in this now? Can just sit down. All my just sit down. Let's say now what I don't know which type rum way they don't drink. Like no group, no they say we go say we get a mindset who for calling a parliament say this group involving APC, all kind of different people. We therefore be solution-minded people. We do not care about party for anything good for happen for the country. Una make law, we go ban even the president not for give contract out for more than 5 years. Papa God. And it's so sad. We Sierra Leonean brother one go do business at that country. Even NGO where they go with, even non-profit way they go with for go build school for people in our community. Then they give you one land. Now you the buyer. We stranger show up. Come build here. Yes, alone. Pathetic. Let them give with the kaka. And not a salon company. Let them give with the kaka because a kaka document now would they make for we people. Thank you so much, Triple. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well done for today. We'll go there back tomorrow. Till we meet back tomorrow. Things will be better for we people then. Right now, not funny. But don't forget pass the message. Mpox is real. Make people them. Wash their hand like how we do for Ebola, like how we do for Corona. And that body contact stay off. My man that the business puts the lights on here. You don't know if don't yonder get Mpox. Till meet back to my people say tata.